Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we're featuring Last Ember Lodge. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Last Ember Lodge. We're near Helgen, Pine Watch, Falkreath, and here we are again at Last Ember Lodge. When you first arrive, you'll find yourself deep within the forest, with streaming water, towering trees, beautiful mountain views, and you can't help to think how lucky you are. And look at that epic waterfall. This is some of Mother Nature's best work. But then you notice a tragedy. A man and a woman are burnt to a crisp, along with the side of the shack. We'll go inside and investigate. Here's a letter. I have heard talk of the dragons, but I didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since we have seen him fly back and forth from a nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks that we should move away, go somewhere else. I told her that would be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us. Still, I thought it would be best if we report it to the local authorities. The creature's lair is just south of the hill behind our shack, near Bear's Cave Mill. After reading the letter, you realize that the man and woman outside were the couple that owned the shack. Don't forget to read that school book under the bed before you head out. Okay, let's go and see what we can do here. Sir, you should have listened to your wife. She was right. Let's go check out this shovel. It's a shovel. Use it to bury the burned corpses. Yes. And after a short loading screen, the bodies are gone. But their home is vacant and in shambles. We can't let a great plot like this go to waste. So let's check out this saw. We can renovate the home for 5,000 gold. Yes. And after a short loading screen, the damage is gone and we can check out our new home. Now that looks proper. Starting to the right, we have our tanning rack, and to the right of that, we have a stable for our horses. Next, you have some new mountain flowers. And by the waterfall, you've got your grindstone and your smelter, and you can see your workbench on the bridge. And then here's your forge. Just imagine working out here, making the best armor and weapons in the world, and breathing in that fresh mountain air. It doesn't get any better than that. When we cross the bridge, we find where we buried the former owners who provided the land that we needed to build your new homestead. Let's approach the front. To the right of the front door, you have some mead and storage. And to the left, you have a small table so you can sit out and enjoy great weather days like today. When we enter, we have a fireplace and a cooking pot. There's your bed, and you also have a couple of dressers, a side table with a strong box, and these windows have dynamic lighting, so when it's daytime they're brighter, and at night they're dimmer. And there's a small table for one. If we activate this saw, it gives us the option to add a basement for 5,000 gold. And now we've got our basement. Let's see what it has. As we go down the stairs, we see a small table for one. You have some shelving with some new items on it. There are some bookshelves. Look at this great tile floor. And over here you've got some crafting. You've got an arcane enchanter, an alchemy lab, storage containers galore. And there's our upgrade saw. We have one more upgrade which will cost 10,000 gold, but it significantly adds to the home. And when it finishes, we're transported to the main floor again, so we're going to head back down the stairs to the basement where we were. But instead of a wall, now we have a side hallway. And instead of a wall on this side, you have a grand entrance into a pool. And then here's your normal basement again. We just looked at this, but here's a refresher. And when we head down this hallway, the first door will be to our left. It's a utility closet. Nothing too spectacular in here, just some places to store things if you want. But this is what I'm talking about. Look at this Dwemer pipework pumping water into the pool. And to the left, we have a doorway. Let's check it out. Inside of this door, you have a cooking area for your followers. There's a cooking pot and an oven, and here's a private bedroom for one of them. The next room is much larger. It has bedding for 5 followers and storage. And here's a great place for them to eat, overlooking your impressive fountain. I'm really impressed that the water isn't putting out the flame from the torch. And speaking of Skyrim real estate, here's our accent wall to the left. And it looks like you have tons of supplies for parties. You've got drinks, cheese, plates, glasses. You're ready to go. And I just want to take one more look at that before we head to our secret panel that we can remove. And we have a secret entrance out of here. So you'll follow this pathway. There's a little area right here that has like a dagger and some places to store things. And then once you head through, you end up downstream from the place. You can enter that hatch again if you want. And if you have the Daedric Shrines mod enabled, there's the Shrine of Hersine. And I'm just going to fly up here so I can show you where the house is. So there's your home. Okay, that's about all for this one. Time for some final thoughts. This home has views for days. I like that it had a backstory that gets a conclusion, and that you actually pay for an upgrade instead of getting a home for free. If you're a nature lover and need a place for 6 followers, this could be a great option for you. The small touches make this place a winner. This concludes our tour of Last Ember Lodge. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. To see more of my past tours, click the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, click the channel icon on the bottom left to subscribe. And to never miss an episode, click the bell icon to receive notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.